Friends, welcome to Leela Kids channel. In this video, we are going to see 10th Standard Science, Unit 22, Part 3, Additional Questions. Fifth Roman letter, short questions. Expand organization involved in conservation of wildlife. Number 1, IBWL. Number 2, IUCN. Number 3, WWF. IBWL, Indian Board for Wildlife. IUCN, International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources. WWF is World Wildlife Fund. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. இந்த வீடியோ பிடிச்சிருக்குன்னா ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, லைக் பண்ணுங்க. இந்த வீடியோஸ் உங்களுக்கு ஷார்ட் வீடியோஸாகவும் கொடுக்குறேன், பாருங்க. எகைன் அண்ட் எகைன் போட்டு பார்க்கறதுல ஆன்சர்ஸ் மெமரைஸ் ஆகும், எக்ஸாமில் ஃப்ளோ ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். இந்த வீடியோவை மறுபடியும் போட்டு பார்த்து பெனிஃபிட் ஆகிக்கோங்க. ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் யுவர் பப்ளிக் எக்ஸாம். Why is it necessary to conserve coal and petroleum? Write any one method of their conservation. It is necessary to conserve or save coal and petroleum resources for their future use, which can be done by reducing their consumption. If electricity is saved, it will be in turn reduce the use of coal. Using bicycle for covering short distances instead of using cars, scooters or motorcycles. Define wildlife. Wildlife refers to the undomesticated animals living in their natural habitats area without human habitation. Define deforestation. Deforestation is the destruction of large area of forest. This happens for many reasons like intensive agriculture, urbanization, construction of dams, roads, buildings and industries, hydroelectric projects, forest fibers, etc. Write the simple mechanism of solar thermal power plant. In solar thermal power plant, many solar panels are used to concentrate sun rays to heat up water into steam. The steam is used to run the turbines to produce electricity. Fifth Roman letter, long answer questions. Write down the aims of wildlife management: to control and limit exploitation of species, to preserve the plants and animals from extinction, maintenance of threatened species and protect species which are on the verge of extinction, preserve the endangered species, to study the ecological relationship of the plants and animals in natural habitat. Hunting and poaching should be prohibited. In establishment of national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, protected areas and biosphere reserves. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. List out the sources of sewage water. Write down the various steps involved in wastewater treatment. Sources of sewage water: domestic purpose or household activities, dye and textile industries, leather industries, sugar and breweries industries, paper and pulp industries. Sewage water, wastewater treatment method: pre-screening. Wastewater generated from domestic and industrial activities is screened to remove soil and solid particulates. Aeration: screened wastewater is then pumped to an aeration tank. Here, the microbial contaminants are removed by the biological degradation that occurs in the presence of air. Sedimentation process. In this process, the solid particles in suspension form are allowed to settle. The particles that settle out from the suspension is known as sludge. Sludge removal: the sludge generated by the degradation process is transferred periodically from the tank for safe disposal. Disinfection: chlorination and ultraviolet UV radiation of treated water is required to remove any microorganism contamination. Water recycling: the water will then be supplied for domestic or industrial purposes. Refer book for diagram. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. What are the various sources of e-waste? What are the various environmental impacts of e-waste? Sources of e-waste: electronic devices, computers, laptops, mobile phones, printers, monitors, televisions, DVD players, calculators, toys, sport equipments, etc. Household electrical appliances, refrigerators, washing machine, microwave oven, mixer, grinder, water heater, etc. Accessories, printing cartridges, batteries and chargers. Environmental impacts of e-waste, disposal of any kind of electrical and electronic devices without knowledge can become the landfill and water pollutants. Electronic equipment contain many hazardous heavy metals such as lead, cadmium. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Write the mechanism of producing electricity by windmill. Write the various advantages of wind energy. Mechanism of producing electricity by windmill. Windmill is a machine that converts the energy of wind into rotational energy by broad blade attached to the rotating axis. When the blowing air strikes the blade of the windmill, it exerts force and causes the blades to rotate. The rotational movement of the blade operates the generator and the electricity is produced. The energy output from each windmill is coupled together to get electricity on a commercial scale. Advantages of wind energy. Wind energy is free, eco-friendly, renewable source of energy. It does not cause pollution. Expenses on periodic maintenance is lower when compared to the other power sources. Implementation of solar cells in the homes are increased nowadays. Give you a reason. Discuss the uses of solar cells. Solar cells is made up of silicon that converts sunlight directly into electricity. Solar cells produces electricity without polluting the environment. Since it uses no fuel other than sunlight, no harmful gases, no burning and no waste are produced. These can be installed in remote and inaccessible areas where setting up a power plant is expensive. Uses of solar cells. It can be used for street lighting, traffic signals, water pumping, battery charging system, etc. It is used in artificial satellites and space probes. It provides radio and TV transmission to remote areas. It is used in calculators, electronic toys and watches. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Video again and again போட்டு பாருங்க. Examsல flow easy-ஆ இருக்கும். All the best for your public examination. We can meet in the next video. Till then, bye bye.